Hello, District 518 and Worthington students. This is Mrs. Knips, the art teacher at Prairie Elementary, and I thought today I would make a little drawing video for all of you at home in case you're bored on day one. Remember that this is not a required lesson, and those won't start until the 30th if needed. I thought we could start by drawing some flowers together to brighten our day and remind us that spring is coming. Woohoo! If you don't have all the same materials as me, don't worry. You can just use whatever you have at home. So the first thing we're going to do is start by drawing some circles on our paper. It doesn't matter what size paper you have, you can use any size. You could also make your paper go up and down or sideways, so vertical or horizontal. If you have circles that you would like to trace, you can do that. Or if you don't have circles to trace, you could make your circles yourself. I think I'm going to start with one that goes taller, and I'm just going to use a pencil and trace around my circle. And I'm going to make one a little bit lower. And one more tall one. Maybe this one I'm going to make it go off the paper. There we go. Okay, and then the rest of them I'm just going to freehand because I don't have very many smaller circles to trace. And I'm just going to repeat circles inside of each other to start my flowers. Okay, and then I'm going to make a couple smaller flowers in between to fill in my space. Maybe I'll even make one with a swirl. Let's see, one more I think. Okay, now after you get your circles done and your flowers kind of placed, you can go ahead and start drawing your stems on your flowers and your leaves. You can even draw some of your stems curved so it looks like your flower is hanging over. I'm going to add one more flower down here. Okay, I have all of my stems done, and now I can go back and add leaves to my stems just by making like an oval or a football shape. Okay, I've added a few stems and leaves to my flowers, and now I'm going to start designing them. You can use any different kinds of lines when you're going to design your flowers, like a bumpy line. Or a zigzag line. or polka dots. And you can repeat them as many times as you want to. I have to erase part of my flower stem so my other flower can overlap and be in front of it. It's okay if your lines aren't perfect, because usually when you see flowers outside growing, they aren't perfect either. Sometimes they have bent flower petals. Sometimes part of it has brown spots on it if it's starting to die, or different colors. So if you accidentally make a mistake and some of your lines aren't perfect, that kind of makes them look more like real life. You can do whatever lines you know how to do best. It does not have to look exactly like mine. Maybe I'll make a wavy swirly line. Okay, now that I have all of my flowers designed, I can, if you have a Sharpie or some type of permanent marker at home, you could use it if you want to go over top of your lines, or if you have some type of coloring supply, you could start coloring your flowers as well. I think I'm going to Sharpie over mine just so that they are nice and bold. Whew. All right, done, got it Sharpied. If your lines don't match up, like here I wasn't exactly on my pencil line, you can erase it, or it's probably not a really big deal after you color it in. That's why we always start with a pencil, so that you can erase if you make a mistake. I'm gonna choose to use colored pencils. I like how they have a sharp point on them, and I can get into, oh, there's the bell. I can get into little tiny places with a colored pencil, but you could use markers, crayons, colored pencils, or even if you have paint at home, you could paint these after Sharpieing them. Choose whatever colors you want to. Remember that flowers are bright. The colors are really bright. And if you want to, you could even paint your background. I'll show you a few flowers, and then you can go on your own, and I'll post the picture in the comments of my finished paper when I'm done. So when I color in flowers, sometimes I like to mix colors that are similar. So what I mean by that is if I set my colors up in rainbow order, red, orange, yellow, green, I have a light green and a dark green, a light green, or a light blue and a dark blue, purple, and I could do pink on either side. I think I'll put it here. I like to mix colors that are similar, so colors that are next to each other. So let's say I really want to use the color orange, I could mix it with yellow and red also. These are called warm colors. Pink would be a warm color too. So I think I'll do this flower. I'm going to start with yellow in the inside. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my paper straight for you guys. Remember to always be a neat colorer. Stay inside your lines and don't scribble. Okay, and then my next color, I'm going to use orange. And I'm going to kind of overlap them so that they blend together. Okay, and then my last color, I'm going to do red. They kind of look like candy corn right now. And again, I'm overlapping my red so that it kind of blends with my orange. Don't forget to stay inside the lines and be nice and neat. I'm going kind of fast, but you could go slower and pause the video if you need to. There, I have the outside of my flower done. Now I can decide what I want to do in the inside. And I think I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm going to make this part brown, maybe like a sunflower. Maybe it looks like a double sunflower. So I'm going to color this part brown. And I'm staying inside the lines, coloring nice and neat again, filling in all the spaces so that there's no white peeking through. Okay, and I'm going to do the middle of this flower brown as well. Okay. Okay. And I think I'm going to do orange in the middle. Maybe yellow first and then orange since they're smaller petals. Yellow. And orange on the outside. Okay, and then I'll do one set of leaves for you so you can see how I color in the leaves. I'll put my colors back in order here. And then you guys can color the rest in however you like. So I think I'm going to do my stem with the darker green. You could choose any green. If you don't want to mix colors, you don't have to mix colors either. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do this middle part, my darker green, like this. And then I'm going to go in with my lighter green and fill in the rest of the leaf. Okay, then you guys can go on your own and finish coloring the rest of your flowers. I hope you guys have a great day and all the teachers are working really hard so that we can get you some fun things to do at home. All right, see you soon. Bye.